So we're back. There is a serious problem with my microphone's connection to my USB, and I think I have solved it for now, but it's definitely a problem. So I apologize. You saw me talking and I looked muted because I've been trying to keep an eye over on OBS over here. It does not like it when the microphone gets unplugged, and with a bad connection, it's happening. So that sucks, but I gotta swap out the cable. Alright, let's get moving. Where am I supposed to be going? That's one thing I'm really not clear on. I guess we go back to the bridge. Because, nothing else to do.
How'd it go?
I believe we'll have our answers soon enough.
That's wonderful. Then come to the bridge ASAP.
All right. The two of them get along with each other way too well.
Connect me to Dr. Krupp. How's it coming along, Doctor?
It's done. That's how it's coming, Slowpoke.
Really?
You never cease to amaze, Doctor.
Well, let's cut to the chase. You'll need to both reprogram some aspects of the software and physically apply symbols to the outside.
Man, I really apologize. This playthrough sucks.
Engine with symbols? I would never have thought of that.
It's possible, and I can rewrite the software from here, but the symbols are the real problem. Sadly for you, I'm not a symbometrics expert. I don't know a thing about how to imbue objects with symbols.
Dr. Krupp, can you show me a list of the symbols we need?
This is the symbological formula, a copy of which I've sent to your engine room's terminal.
It looks pretty intricate, but I should be okay.
What? Are you kidding me?
They're the same as signets in principle, so anyway, I've never done such long and complex ones before, but I'll give it all I've got.
Excellent. Say, what was your name again?
Fiore Brunelli.
I'll have to remember that. Very well, let me start rewriting the program. If you can faithfully reproduce the formula I sent, we shouldn't have any problems.
Got it.
View that engine good.
Leave it to me.
Fiore? Would you mind if I tagged along and watched you imbue the engine? I've never seen anyone imbue an object before, so I can't help but be curious.
I suppose it's only natural for a signaturge to be interested in this kind of thing. Mind if she comes too, Anne? Of course, no objections here.
Yes! You should come with me and see it for yourself, Fidel. You weren't around when I got mine imbued, so I bet you've never seen it performed before, right?
What? I don't know. It can't hurt to acquire some new knowledge. I don't see why you would refuse.
She speaks the truth. There's never a reason to turn down a request from a lady.
Captain? Follow me to the engine room.
Yeah, I'm real sorry, guys. This game sucks.
Block 3. Engine room.
This must be the symbological formula he sent.
Luckily, I just started researching compound signets and the combinations of base signets that form them. I've tried many different sequences before, but I've never seen anything near this complex.
That's stark evidence of how great Kronos' strides in symbological technology have been.
And those strides are what led to the creation of Relia and Faria's signets?
This is the engine room. The gravitic warp engine's core should be right up ahead.
They're not even trying to make it not look like Star Trek.
It would be dangerous for you to get any closer, so could you please stand back?
All right then.
This is it. Okay, Fiore. I'll bring up the symbological formula on this terminal, and you can do the actual imbuing. If you want to view the formula from a different angle or have any questions at all, please let me know.
Thanks. You know, I don't think I'll ever get over feeling nervous when I have to imbue someone else's stuff. All right, let's get to it.
Incredible.
So this is what imbuing looks like.
It looks like tap 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 bam, symbols on it. Stupid.
Thank goodness. It's all over.
Congratulations on a job well done, Fiore. Are you okay?
I am tired, but I do want to see the results of all this.
I suppose we should make our way to the bridge now.
Can we get closer to the warp core? You better believe we can. Oh no, look at me, I'm gonna get radioactive. I'm gonna turn into a lizard. I'm gonna kidnap the captain and make lizard babies. We're going too fast. We're going too fast.
I've updated the software. Now our fate is squarely in the hands of Lady Luck. I thought you might like to know, Captain, that I've never done this without running months of tests first.
If this ends in failure, I'll apologize to you all in heaven.
I highly doubt that'll be necessary. I'll cut the power to the engine if I see any abnormalities.
Thank you, Mr. O'Brien.
Shut down regular warp engines.
Yes, sir. Shutting down regular warp engines.
First, we need to see if it can even start.
Now, engage gravitic warp engine.
Aye, aye, sir. Engaging the gravitic warp engine.
What's going on?
Come on.
The gravitic engine's up and running.
Warp 1. We good?
All systems normal, and gravitic wave values within predicted limits.
First, try increasing the speed to warp 5.
Warp 5.
Yes, sir. Warp 2, 3, 4, and warp 5.
There don't seem to be any problems yet. Now it's time for the real test. My calculations say we can safely accelerate to warp 15. Just do it carefully.
You heard him. Accelerate to warp 15.
Yes, sir.
6, 7, 8, 9. We're now at warp 10, sir.
Keep accelerating.
11, 12, 13, 14.
Good so far.
Careful. This is the moment of truth.
14.2, 14.4, 14.6, 14.8.
We've gone to ludicrous speed.
All systems appear to be normal.
They turn out okay?
Yes. At least it would seem that way.
What a feat! It is, isn't it?
Yes,
Oh,
we
wow.
totally
So
did.
this
Ridiculous
It's
speed.
success, Captain. How magnificent! To think that imbuing made this possible.
Congratulations, Captain Kenny. The spacecraft is now officially the fastest in the Federation.
We're the best.
Spectacular.
Nice. We owe you a huge debt of gratitude, Doctor.
No, Fiori's the one you should be thanking, not me. You're truly something special. What do you say to coming to work for me once this thing is over and done with?
Thank you. I'll think about it.
According to my readings, there should be no issue with maintaining this speed. You could theoretically go up to 16, but there's not enough data yet to back that claim up. Stay cruising at 15 until we have some more.
We just tightly cleaned up that plot.
Keep sending me flight data as you receive it. Also, stay vigilant and remember, return to normal space the moment any aberrations occur.
Will do. Thanks again for your help, Doctor.
Troop, over and out.
Maintain warp 15. We're going after that Chronos ship.
Yes, sir. Now plotting our course.
At this speed, it shouldn't take long to catch up with them. I doubt they'll take kindly to our presence either. In the event they engage us right after emerging from subspace, get some rest while you can.
Man, none of this feels earned. So what's happening? Crew quarters?
Red alert. All hands to battle stations. Vacridians, come to the bridge immediately. I repeat, we're on red alert. All hands to battle stations.
Sure seems like I'm gonna be the last to get there. Hey Fidel, get up here.
16 minutes until contact.
Set shields to Omni and phase cannons to automatic aiming. Whatever you do, don't let any shots hit their engine room.
Aye, aye, sir. Setting shields to Omni. Putting phase cannons on automatic aiming.
Other enemy ships?
Our short-range radar detects only the one. It doesn't seem to have rendezvoused with any fleet yet. There's also nothing resembling a base in the area, but there is an asteroid belt.
Captain, the enemy is slowed down. Only minutes until contact.
Reduce our speed as well, but I don't want to go any slower than double the enemy's.
Sir,
They've warped out and are flying a holding pattern in normal space.
Emergency warp out. Enter normal space.
Aye, aye, sir. Currently at warp 10, 9, 8.
high energy emission from enemy ship. Now 0.173 light years away.
Hurry, they're gaining the upper hand as we speak.
2, 1. Now in normal space.
Engines to half. Evade via course 140. Divert power from gravitic warp engine to shields.
Reducing engines to half. Setting course 140.
Diverting power from gravitic warp engine to shields.
4 incoming torpedoes, currently 30,000 clicks out. It's possible to avoid 2 of them, but we're assured of taking hits from the remaining 2.
We'll weather this volley easily enough. Our state-of-the-art shields and output from the gravitic warp engine keep us safe.
All hands prepare for impact.
Shield efficiency reduced to 78%, but that figure is rapidly climbing. No problems here.
Engines to 3/4. Launch 4 photon torpedoes on course 90 Mark 90 at 100,000 clicks.
Yes, sir.
Man, it's just like Star Trek, when they don't have enough budget for the battles.
Power and take the enemy from behind. Fire phase cannons once we have visual contact, but don't aim for their engines.
You can't have visual contact. There's no door or window.
Enemy taking evasive action. Torpedo 70,000 clicks out.
Engines at full speed. Fire all phase cannons at the enemy's projected position.
Firing phase cannons.
The phase cannons all hit the enemy ship, but they seem to have had no effect.
So, their shields aren't half bad either. Fire the last 4 photon torpedoes.
Copy that. Firing.
They managed to evade the first 4 torpedoes.
The next 4 at 5,000 clicks. 3 made contact with the enemy shields.
And?
Their shields are in perfect condition. Their speed remains constant.
Damn it. It's our newest ship and we're barely treading water.
They have quite the shields, don't they?
He's mimicking the
Now that we can run the gravitic
character on his
extended
backpack.
periods of time, it should be possible to use that energy to launch quantum torpedoes. This ship is equipped with 12 of them for testing purposes.
You're right.
That last attack should lead the enemy to underestimate our firepower. Hiding quantum torpedoes amidst a barrage of photon ones should also increase the likelihood they'll hit.
That's my and for you. Load 4 photon and quantum torpedoes apiece. Don't forget to set it so they do not target the engine room.
Aye, aye, sir. Preparing 4 photon and quantum torpedoes for launch.
Oh no, there's a problem. Guess what? We solved it. Oh no, there's another problem. Look, we solved it.
Take down our shields with a volley of plain old torpedoes. There's no doubt they underestimate us. Fire 2 photon torpedoes, then fire 2 quantum ones.
Yes, sir. Firing 2 photon torpedoes. Now firing 2 quantum ones.
Captain, sensors read the enemy has launched 8 torpedoes of their own.
Take evasive action.
Yes, sir.
Talk about a bold move. That proves it. They don't think anything of our artillery.
Photon torpedoes 5,000 clicks out. Quantum torpedoes 8,000 clicks out. Enemy torpedoes incoming at 20,000 clicks.
The enemy's making no attempt to evade. Photon torpedo contact imminent.
Their shields sustained no damage.
Still no sign of evasion from them. Quantum torpedo contact imminent.
Captain, their shields have been reduced to 11%. We've also confirmed their engines are no longer operational.
Yes. And their torpedoes?
We succeeded in avoiding all 8 of them.
What a thrashing.
Hold that thought. The enemy ship has lost power and is now caught in a nearby planetoid's gravitational field.
What was that?
They're going to crash.
If that ship goes down, Little Miss Starlight goes down with it. Engines at half speed, pull to within 10 clicks of the enemy.
10 clicks, sir?
There's nothing their ship can do to us. It's lost all power and gone utterly silent.
Understood.
They can beam aboard.
We're currently 10,000 clicks out.
Oh.
Actually slowing down.
And once we get within 10 clicks, halt its descent with our tractor beams.
Will do.
Currently 1,000. 500. 100. 10 clicks away, sir.
Secure the ship with tractor beams.
Activating tractor beams. Their ship's trajectory has stabilized.
I want to talk to their captain. Open a comlink for me.
Yes, sir. Sir, there's no response from them.
Is it that they can't respond, or that they simply don't want to? We'll have to board them and settle this face to face. Prepare the transporter, and don't forget to investigate the ship's layout.
Yes, sir.
All right, everyone, to the transport room.
Okay, here we go. On to the alien spaceship.
Delacroix, what's the situation inside the ship?
It's lost almost all its power, including the default generator. All that's left is a small reserve, which is connected to the life support system.
Then let's hurry.
I mean, would it kill them to have alternate outfits for Anne and the captain here, Emerson, when they're on their own ship? I mean, look at these spiffy uniforms. I suppose I should save. We're gonna make a new save. I might want to re-record the stuff that got screwed up.
Prep for transport. All right, time to board the enemy's ship and get Little Miss Starlight back.
Okay, energizing.
And I mean, this part is leaps and bounds better than the rest of the game already, and I just can't enjoy it now. Oh no, 2B. And I know we're gonna have to run back through here. Oh, the laser oscillator. That's one of the things we needed. Oh, come on. Did you have to run right into it? Twice soldier. That's messed up.
Could have been worse, I guess.
What a terrible. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Come on. Just gonna smack this nice lady. Well, you know, it's Shion Uzuki. From a sadly, I have to say, better game.
Enemy elimination successful. Hardly worth the effort.
Oh, these guys are based on the Bandit models.
More challenges
Better
lie
than that.
Oh yeah! Look at me now!
What can I say? I'm a
Must use
perfectionist.
this.
Alright, I need to check equipment real quick. Man. Are you serious? It just took all these things off, didn't it? Oh man, that's so frustrating. They disappear for a second and all the rolls are gone. I don't even know what that really does, but I'll give it to her, whatever. I mean, I'm gonna have to reset all of these things every time they pop out of the group?
Gift to protect others.
What? It's over already?
Yeah, all his stuff is the same.
That was it?
No way to avoid it, we're fighting again. Slap them.
Can't get any better than that.
Okay, so we're halfway there.
Just as I expected. Hardly worth the effort. Hopefully I can be of assistance now.
Oh no. Well, what? I don't know if I want to finish this LP. Get... Oh. I don't think I want to finish this game. This is just ridiculous. Like, clearly this enemy's not that hard, it's just... It just gets like a one-hit kill on a bunch of people in 3 seconds, and like... I don't know what to say other than, like, this game is just awful. It's inexcusable. This stuff should have been play tested out. There's no way this stuff should have gotten through. wonderful as a duplicate.
More challenges lie ahead.
What can I say? I'm a perfectionist.
This game has very quickly gone from a love-hate relationship to a just pure hate relationship. This game is not fun.
Federation curs have come barking up our tree. Relocate the test subject at once.
Sir!
This is why I told you. When you go to the research lab, put that one in the shuttle as well.
So, one of the kiddos is apparently inside that room, while the other's in the research facility.
I'm pretty sure our plan is to rescue them both, right? Then why don't we start with the one in front of us?
It's as Miki says. We should help her.
Like, the fact that this game relies so heavily on group combat means that battles go from insanely unwinnable to just waiting out the clock in like 30 seconds, and it's just awful. Like, this battle is probably just gonna take forever. Like, there's so many things that are going to be hitting us and shooting us in the first 15 seconds. And if we just take down a couple of these guys, then it'll just become easy. It's like, you know, almost every boss battle where you have to fight 2 bosses at once. Once you beat the first boss, you're just waiting for the other boss to die. Like, it doesn't become hard at that point. And this is the same situation here. More enemies in here.
Relia! Freeze! Don't you understand the position you're in?
Think it over. You have a lot more to lose by doing that than us.
Still, I'd rather blow her brains out than let the Federation get its paws on her. Victory is mine! And so are your weapons. Hand them over.
Man, like, you got guns too. Just
Don't take a single step forward. You know very well what'll happen if you do. Hmm?
Over here!
Way to go, Victor!
Outfitting designed for the most adept swordsman in all of Relia.
You okay?
really? They have guns.
Whatever you do, don't even think of leaving my side.
Okay.
No, no, no! Our plan! Not a single one of you is getting out of here alive!
Man, how about you target the one right in front? It really just goes to show how bad this combat system is. Like, how not fun a single battle is. There's no good bosses, there's no good, like, actual complex combat. Everything just comes down to a light show. Like, you can't even tell what they're doing. I couldn't tell you if I was winning or losing.
Thanks, but we've known that for a long time.
Thanks, but we don't care that we're gonna start intergalactic war. Over a stupid child.
Nope, I'm okay. Relia, thank goodness. Mickey!
We are all happy to see Relia safe and sound. However, we cannot stay here much longer.
Relia, you want to come with us and help rescue Feria?
Yep, I'll come with you.
That might be the dumbest suggestion I've heard.
Kenny, to the Charles de Gaulle.
This is the Charles de Gaulle.
Transport the 7 of us over there right away.
I can't. There appears to be a shield encasing your ship that blocks transport functionality.
Captain, they've set a silent countdown self-destruct sequence.
They love their explosions. How much time left?
27 minutes, 19 seconds. It's still calculating, but we clearly don't have much time.
Maybe you could get rid of the red ring then.
The command's far too advanced to override.
What about the jamming?
Its security is the same level as the countdowns. What's more, it appears to be directly linked to the captain's vital signs.
Delacroix, can you send a shuttle to the cargo bay over here?
I can and I would, but the doors to your cargo bay are closed.
We'll take care of that.
Aye, aye. I'll have a shuttle waiting for you right outside the doors.
Got it. Over and out.
I take it there will be someone waiting for us at this cargo bay?
Right. Us. Cargo bay, now.
And I can't save. Okay. I see what the problem is too, is there's so many enemies that, like, in a smarter game, in a better design game, they would have scatter shot, not shots in a direct line.
That was maybe an 80 out of 100.
To the exact point of not doing exactly what just happened. Does it make sense that the shots scatter? No, of course not. But, like, it's meant to not be this ridiculous thing where we take, like, a bunch of damage in one hit because the stupid system can't figure out how to not do that. They're not gonna let me get this treasure chest, are they? Oh no, they are. I'm glad.
No one decided to lock the hatch. I'll get it open.
This entire game is just circumstances of convenience.
How long we got?
32 seconds remain.
That's too short. Captain to the Charles de Gaulle.
I read. Your present location?
Lower your shields a sec. Then reset the boundary to 9 clicks. Go all out with the new warp engine and head toward the enemy ship as rapidly as you can.
That's just rash.
5 seconds remain.
I said do it. The clock's ticking.
Are we secure? All systems clear. The shuttle should be okay.
So we're not in any danger?
We did it, sir. Thank you.
We're still alive.
Oh no, we left the girl on this ship. She's dead.
Let's return to the Charles de Gaulle.
I must have overslept. I wonder how Relia's doing. Sorry.
You know, every time he screams sorry, I feel like it's the game screaming sorry at me. I'm sure she's in sick bay. She belongs in the cargo bay. Where the trash can is. No? Really? You know, the game did such a great job of locking off literally every area in the whole world map. Every other time we needed to go somewhere. Are we literally going to the cargo bay?
Sorry.
Well, we got 2 more places to pick from. And this ain't it. Okay. Man, I can't believe I need a walkthrough to find Miki. Okay, we went through the Sigma Silica. We're in chapter 11, right? Yep, fight the boss. Are we on the Sigma Silica? I guess we're not. No, we didn't do that. What the heck? Go to Trey Kerr. Hang on. So weird. Charles D. Goal. We do all this stuff. Chapter 10. Yep, we get out of here along the port wall in the transport room. Man, I'm not kidding, like this game's really not good.
Fidel, what's wrong? What are you doing, Fidel?
Taking a walk.
Maybe I should come along too. I'll come too.
Perfect. Then let's be on our way.
Let's be on our way to death. Going to the bridge.
The problems are just piling up.
We can't let this escalate to all-out war.
Kronos is sure to make an official demand for their return.
You don't think erasing her symbols is viable anymore?
Even if it is, it's unlikely to defuse the situation at this point.
It'd be so much easier if Little Miss Starlight had never been created.
Captain!
Relia! That was uncalled for.
I know. I'm sorry.
She needs to be shot out the airlock.
Relia!
You better jump. You're not worth this plot.
Everyone would be a lot happier if only I weren't around.
You're goddamn right.
You know that. It's okay. I'm tired of this. Leave me alone. Fidel!
I promised that I'd protect you. If you left me behind, I wouldn't be able to live with myself. If you're going to jump, Relia, then let me jump with you.
No, you can't.
You might never be able to rid yourself of that pain. It might influence how you live until the day you die, but right now, Relia, I want you to live for me. Without you, there's no chance I could ever be happy. Please don't do anything like this ever again, okay? If for some reason you ever stop believing in yourself...
This is like somebody on the team said, you know what I think fans really, really liked? I think they really loved Limo. Whoever that person is needs to be calmly sat down at lunch and then slapped in the face and told to get the hell out of here and come back when they can make a good game.
This is my fault.
If anyone deserves the blame here, it's me. I apologize for my behavior. I never meant that I didn't want you to be created. It was a poor choice of words.
We're very sorry that we brought this incident upon you.
You won't do that again, right?
Fidel, Miki, Fiore, Victor, Relia, you're all needed on the bridge. Do you happen to recall what that enemy captain said before we fought in front of Relia's holding cell?
Something about a shuttle, right?
Mm-hmm. He said when you go to the research lab, put that one in the shuttle as well.
Mm-hmm. Good memory.
From that statement, we can obviously infer that Ferry is inside their research facility.
A Kronos research facility, huh?
We found 2 of their symbology labs in the course of our journey, though.
Aha! Eureka! One of them got blown to bits and is useless now. So...
The only one left is Symbological Facility Prime on the banks of the Isoc.
Okay, everyone to the transport room. We're coming for you, Feria.
It's no good. They've updated their security software.
This would be so much easier if they were idiots.
Will it take much longer?
No, it won't. Because this time we can use our ship's main computer. Decryption complete. We can now override the facility's transporter.
Wow!
Can you send us to the 3rd basement floor?
The one with the gigantic terminal?
You know it.
3 floors down, you say? That shouldn't be a problem. Energizing.
I gonna have to defend Anne?
I hate to say this, but it looks as if this terminal doesn't contain any information on Faria.
It makes sense they pull a stunt like this, considering the entrance's security system is reprogrammed as well.
Well then, should we try to search for another terminal or something? There are definitely rooms we haven't checked yet, so if we search them all high and low, then...
What a warm reception.
Go where all the enemies come from. You're saying they're concentrating resources around what's most vital.
Good job.
I refuse to stop here.
Emerson, I'll try to help.
Oh darn, I went the wrong way. Okay, oops. That's on me. Gotta go downstairs. Or, you know, how about this one? Can we just take this one with us and say it's her? I mean, you know, we've started intergalactic war over knowing a child for 2 months. You don't care about that child that's literally stuck in a test tube? Where are we going?
Who are you?
I'm Rafine, the curator of the biological specimen wing here. Please, follow me. I'll take you to the girl you seek.
Wait, why would someone like you cooperate with us?
Because I deemed you formidable.
Formidable?
Not a single one of the researchers in this division are working here of their own accord, including me. We've had enough. We simply can't involve those two any longer. The issue, however, is that releasing them solves nothing. They will continue to be sought out by one party or another. They must be protected from both Kronos and the Federation. Come this way, please.
This could be a trap.
Stay vigilant.
These animals are all corrupted. So you are the ones who did this.
Yes, as one aspect of our research.
Why are there security drones here? They aren't authorized to patrol this section.
It's time to fight fire with fire. Attack!
Okay. Maybe don't run right at them. I think we've learned that lesson more than once now, haven't we?
Our destination's beyond the store.
What's going on? Is it... How is it healing? I don't want to be wasting one of these on Relia because she can't save herself. So do you want to give us a way we might do that? Oh, good.
Right now we should shoot first and ask questions later.
Hasn't been working though.
I'll do my part to save you, Fidel.
God, can we throw her out? Is that lady actually fighting? No, she's just standing there.
Are you alright? Don't push yourself. I'm okay.
We're safe. And it's all thanks to you, Relia.
Look!
We knew it was a trap. We knew they were collecting data.
General Alma, Director. Is it safe to assume this is all going according to plan for you?
I must say, I did not expect you to turn traitor on us, Rafine. How unfortunate.
Get back, ma'am. Your life is in danger.
However, name tag. Hi, my name is Raffine.
Otherwise, you'd hardly be worthy of the Kenny name.
Why don't I take Farrier as well?
Such a loud bark for a small runt.
I am Thoris, the one and only director of this fine laboratory. Thanks to your tireless efforts, I have collected some truly superlative data. It somehow escaped me that activating space-time symbology catalyzes the release of certain hormones. But you, Fidel was it, kindly brought it to my attention.
All this was for space-time symbology?
I brought it to your attention? What's that mean?
In other words, they knew full well that we'd save Relia from that Kronos battleship. Not only that, they wanted us to do it. Then, during that last fight, they monitored Relia's biological responses closely. Thus,
Yeah, obviously.
certain changes that occur when she employs symbology.
We've known this, like, from the beginning of the villain's introduction.
You're saying you used a whole ship's crew as bait for us?
And it has all worked out as I planned.
We only possess 2 units at the moment, but once we are able to mass produce them, the information we collected from your endeavors with her will certainly be useful to our cause.
Mass produce? You use this place to craft endless numbers of people?
Do you even understand what life is?
Do you understand life? Well, do you?
May we all meet again in the near future.
I know more than you think I do, Mark. You're just a little chicken.
Go after General Alma, we'll need our ship. Let's hurry.
Mom. Dad.
What was that? Really? Thank heaven.
Guys, I hate this game.
One of the researchers here.
Are you really his dad?
Well, her father figure.
Now that you've shown yourself, I take it we can expect some answers vis-a-vis this place?
Our symbometric technology far eclipses that of the Federation's. As part of that, the research we conducted here was on the ultimate script. Symbols that can physically manipulate the fabric of space and time.
Space-time symbols.
As I'm sure you are well aware, the Pan-Galactic Federation appeared before Kronos 16 years ago by the space date calendar.
In order to combat their overwhelming military might, we embarked upon large-scale research to test the feasibility of using space-time symbols to turn life forms into weapons. Then, in Space Date 526, we were coerced by the Federation into approving the CFNZ.
Coerced? I don't think so. In order to preserve the peace between our organizations, we had to establish mutually agreed upon terms before approving it.
As a universal power, you can rationalize it that way. As the weaker party, though, we had no choice but to submit to those terms.
We manufactured countless test subjects, but only succeeded at applying symbols to 2 of them, Relia and Faria.
Those poor things.
The military hawks quickly latched their talons onto exploiting these space-time symboforms. They set up facilities here on Fakreed, and forced us to modify the local fauna.
The next step was to release those symboforms into the wild.
Up until that point, we had conducted our research clandestinely. Then, we received an order from them to pit our subjects against the natives for the sake of gathering data.
They told us all this was imperative in order to defend ourselves against the Federation.
So, in other words, you're saying everything that transpired here is the Federation's fault?
Only that it was the impetus. We simply wanted to conduct our research in peace.
And you're all war criminals and should be killed.
A population like lab rats is hardly peaceful.
I know. It was difficult for us too. We couldn't expose Relia to this travesty any longer, so we helped her escape aboard a shuttle.
So, the metal thing that fell in the Dekov footpath was your shuttle?
It was, indeed. Sadly, Thoris was apprised of our plan and had the thing shot down once it launched.
Now, in order to unleash Feria's full potential, they plan on using the data they collected from the trials you've overcome with Relia.
It seems that the Federation's appearance here has put General Alma on edge. I apologize for the impertinence of this request, but please, free Relia and Feria from their fate as instruments of war.
With this card, you should be able to enter an edifice known on this planet as the Signa Silica.
Signa Silica?
Once you trek its hallowed halls and reach the shrine within its deepest recesses, you will understand why we chose this planet as our laboratory.
Do you have any idea where General Alma might have gone? I see. Well, I appreciate the other info. Let's move out.
Relia.
It's time to say goodbye, Relia.
Huh?
I'm afraid we can't go with you, honey.
Why not?
Because you're war criminals.
I get it.
Now that the Federation knows of this facility, it won't be long before it's destroyed. There is nothing more we can do on our end.
Take good care of Relia and Feria for us. Mom. Dad.
Farewell, my dear Relia.
Relia!
And prepare us for transport.
Aye, aye, Captain.
It's literally a 2-minute walk to get out of there. I really can't understate how bad this plot is. And when you combine it with gameplay that's this bad, I don't know, man. And you know, when this goes up on YouTube, if you watch this on YouTube, it must sound like I am just non-stop complaining about this game. And in the 5-hour segments of grinding that I did, I was not complaining that much about it. There's some bits of that are totally fine, you know. The exploration of most of the areas is totally fine. There's so much backtracking. There's so many times when the story says you have to get from one location to the other, and it's very urgent. But at the same time, that's the only time you're going to be able to do these 300 side quests. And then you pair it with this nonsensical plot that is just full of terrible things that just most of the first half of the plot makes absolutely no sense. None of the characters act like human beings. There's no cutscene directing. There's no anything put into it. The voice actors are doing their best with a terrible script. All with the exception of maybe Fiore, who's just kind of a wet blanket on the whole thing. Victor sucks, but I think that's his character more than his voice. And yeah, and then you get to this half of it, and like the stuff where they're trying to do a Star Trek, it's not bad. It's fine. But it's just paired with these just so frustrating decisions. Go halfway across the map. It takes like 30 minutes to get across the world map, and you're going over areas that you've been through 6 times already. And then you're thrown into a boss battle where you're told to defend a member of your crew while a bunch of enemies all at once target and shoot lasers at that one character, and they die before the defend the person thing has disappeared from the screen. This is a game that should never have been sent out to people. This is a disgrace. This is a horrible game. And it's not like a fun bad game. It's just a bad game. This is the kind of game that I would give if I were to give number scores, because I don't think number scores do this kind of thing justice. This is like a 1 or a 2 out of 10, and it's closer to a 1 than a 2. It's really bad. Because there are games that are really broken and really frustrating and really not fun to play that are really fun to experience. You know, like Aquaman on the GameCube is one of those games where that game is just not fun to play, but it's so ridiculous and stupid that it's fun for an afternoon to play that kind of game. This is not fun. I am miserable. And I have gone from, you know, seeing everything in the game and being able to comment on it and talk about how stupid it is, to the point where I'm just kind of silently angry at the game now. And that sucks. And, you know, that's why I never finished this game. I finished every other Star Ocean game. I even finished The Last Hope. The Last Hope was a real bad game, but I finished it. And quite frankly, I want to stop here. I don't want to do any more of this game. I mean, I'm gonna try. I'm probably gonna try. But I would really like to get on to Yakuza or I don't know, any of like a dozen games that I've got sitting and waiting for me. I've got a huge massive Steam backlog to get to. I want to play till the end of time on stream. It's been like 10 years since I've played that game. I want to play Xenosaga and maybe hit those old Final Fantasy games. Like, yeah. I'm gonna try to finish this, and I'm gonna try to plow through the story just as fast as possible, because I don't want to do side quests anymore. I don't want to do that stuff. I just want to get it done, because at this point it's just doing it in spite. It's doing it in spite of this game. I want to find out where the ending goes, because the minute it starts getting into the Star Trek-y stuff, that's where it's kind of fine. That's where it's kind of like they know what they're doing or whatever. But there was no gameplay to it. It was just cutscene after cutscene after cutscene after cutscene, and that makes me really think that the game just isn't finished. Like someone said, oh, you need to slap in this open world crap. And they were like, all right, fine, we've got to create this prologue where there are no cutscenes. And it was thrown in at the last minute because producers said what people want now is open world video games. And it just feels like this game was ruined. It feels a lot like the perspective should have been swapped. Fidel and Miki are awful. It should have been Anne and Emerson in the lead, and I know that probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense because they're not great characters either. But characters in that role, obviously, they weren't going to repeat Fate Line God or the character from Star Ocean: The Second Story or the characters from The Last Hope, where they are from space. But this story works when the characters are from space. It doesn't work when the characters are on a planet that already has space technology, and then they get to the spaceship and there's no surprise or anything. None of the characters are like excited. There's no sense of wonder. There's no sense of, oh, here goes. We're finally going to open things up. We're finally going to go somewhere. It's just, oh yeah, we got a spaceship. Here you go. Are we going to go anywhere? No. This game's called Star Ocean. Can you see the stars? Not going there. You know, in a review that I watched, after the second session of playing this game on stream, I watched a review that called this game Star Bathtub, and I think that was too generous. This is Star Bird Bath. This is not even Star Sink. This is Star Bird Bath. This is where all the birds take a dump, and there's water. And there's a little bit of water, but you know that for the most part, all that water evaporated. This is Star Bird Bath.
Good to have you back, sir.
Thanks. And the General's whereabouts?
We've maximized our ultra-long-range sensor's output in search of it.
In search of, huh? So you still haven't managed to find it?
I'm afraid not, sir.
Huh. That doesn't bode well. I'd say the planetoid where we fought that other ship would be a good start. But their territory's so incredibly vast.
Hopefully we can find at least some sort of clue as to their whereabouts.
Don't give up just yet.
We won't.
Just this spot. Do you know why there's no data for this one area? No readings? How?
Captain, could you please come take a look at this?
Did you find anything?
I tried scanning the Cygnus Silica, but see for yourself.
What the? That's definitely odd. Could it be another Kronos facility?
The only explanation is that it blocks every single type and frequency of wave with which we could scan it.
Such technology shouldn't even exist on this planet.
Shields with this much range shouldn't exist anywhere in the Federation, let alone this planet.
Well, not like running our mouths more will solve anything. Let's check it out.
I agree.
Besides, it's gonna take some time to find General Alma in that celestial haystack.
As long as this shield is in operation, there's no hope of us transporting directly to its location. Although, even if we could, the structure itself also appears to hinder transport.
Can buildings even do stuff like that? I guess that's life's way of telling me I need more exercise. Anyway, let's just beam down somewhere nearby. We can search on foot from there.
Yes, sir.
Get ready, ladies and gents. Next stop, the Cygnus Silica.
You know, back on the PS2, this kind of game would have been just destroyed by critics. It says something that this game had a lot of defenders when it first came out. I looked through the comments on a lot of the videos, like, you know, I think it was, you know, like IGN and Gematsu and all those different review places that had reviewed this game. And there were a lot of people who were legitimately like, you know, they're never gonna give this game a chance or whatever. And, you know, normally I'd be in agreement with them, but, like, I'm this far in this game. I really like Star Ocean 2 and Star Ocean 3, and I'm just miserable and I don't want to play this game anymore. It really says something that, you know, RPGs were gone for so long that people were just desperate enough for this game. And like there was no fanfare about it when this game came out, and now I see why. This was not like a game that got super heavy advertisement like a Final Fantasy 15 or something. Even though Final Fantasy 15 sucked too. That's a bad game too, but this is like inexcusable. Alright, so I assume we're going to Soma. That's the last place on our map. Yeah.
Hardly worth the effort.
A decisive win with minimal casualties.
Do my best. Oh yeah. Look at me now.
Do I have to equip her with stuff? I do, don't I? Well, no wonder she's dying every 3 seconds. Okay.
Can't get any better than that.
This game might cause me to do my first full-length video review. Like, going and breaking down in a very clean format why this is just terrible. This game came out in 2016. I know that nobody cares about this game. Nobody's gonna watch it. Nobody's gonna watch what I'm doing right now with it. But, yeah. Oh, wonderful. We're going to be fighting things that can cause death. Okay, well, that's going on someone. You're getting the anti-death amulet. Alright, so we know that there's a door over there that's going to be locked. Okay, you know what? For right now, we're going to do a be right back. And I will be right back. It's just, I need a minute.